Hey guys, welcome back to the God is Within Her podcast. I'm your guide sis, Chelsea. Hey guys, welcome back. All right, today's message, we are going to talk about 3 things that are just hard in your faith walk. Like, they're just hard. Like, have you ever felt like it's always something? You get over one thing, there's something always there that is a nuisance. And it's just like, what's up? So there are 3 things that I've accepted are just so difficult in my faith walk. Number 1, that is accepting change. Like, change is constant. So that means that I am not constantly going to be comfortable. I am not constantly going to be the same. People change, things change. And it just taught me to just enjoy people and appreciate them while they're in your life, you know? Sometimes you can't protect or prepare for the worst. So stressing about it is pointless. So live in the moment and be willing to pivot at any time, but keep your foundation the same. I like change. It's like fun and exciting and new, but it's always uncomfortable. And the beginning parts are always the hardest. Like, and then like after a few months, it's like, okay, I'm getting the hang of it. And then once you get the hang of it, something else new comes up. So, and that's number 1. That is hard. Number 2, accepting uncertainty. Woo! This has been, let's see. This is so hard. Like, you never know, like, how long somebody will be in your life, how long good things will last, or things that make you feel like exhilarating. What's helped me cope with that is that, girl, it's unrealistic to think that you're going to sit in that feeling forever. You know, there are ups and downs. We're humans. We have all of these different emotions that our body is made to react to our environments and different things that we're going through. So, and ultimately, God is in control. So it's nothing to be sad or to be mad about, but live in the now and don't stress about thinking about what's going to happen months down the road. Like, it's okay to consider it and maybe dwell in that thought for a temporary period of time, but you ultimately have no control. If you're letting God lead you, you are listening, being still in prayer and waiting in faith. And if you've been on this faith walk a while now, you'll know that God will sometimes purge you from things around you and put you into hiding. And that's what it looks like for certain seasons of your faith walk when you're on it. So just be willing to pivot at any time, because change is right around the corner. So is uncertainty. One thing that's always helped me is the things that you acquire in life literally can all be gone in a second. And when I lost my job the second time, that's when I really was like, literally everything can be gone in a second. And people will really throw you under the shoe because you don't have $1, a piece of paper that was put together by a freaking paper machine. Like, seriously? You mean to tell me that I'm not credible because of that? And so that made me really help in my faith and confidence in myself as well, because it lets you know that you are the creator or that whatever title. You are that before anyone in this world qualifies you to do it. So therefore, we always are going to look unqualified. But if God sent it to us, that's what we're supposed to do. Furthermore, we are qualified through God, the creator of everything, through the Spirit. And we know that God shows up the most in our times of weakness. So expecting him to show up and having that faith is the easiest way to go. I hope that helps you guys, because that has been helping me. So number one, it's hard to accept change. Number two, accepting uncertainty is just as hard. And number three, accepting surrender. They're all in alignment, because it's like literally just letting go, being in the moment, trusting God. Okay? Trusting God. Having faith in the unknown and the unseen. Seeing that light shine through. All right, we're going to go into Romans 8:22. Before I go into it, a little bit about Romans 8:26. Before I get into it, a little bit about Romans. Romans was written by an apostle, Paul, who was going to basically, in Romans, he explains the new way of life and living by the Spirit. And he explains in Romans 8:26 that in the same way that the Spirit helps us in our weakness, we do not know what we ought to pray for, but the Spirit himself intercedes us through wordless groans. So sometimes accepting surrender and leaning on God looks like letting the Spirit through you talk in groans. Okay? Prayer in the moment. Prayer in the moment of things. When you feel you need that strength and you're feeling weak, immediately praying in the moment. Okay? Also, a big thing with accepting surrender is trust, but also trust in prayer, but also patience. Patience plays a huge role, and it's something that I struggle with. I struggle with patience. I try my best, but I still have times where I struggle with patience, and what has helped me with that is the Serenity prayer. The Serenity prayer is not biblical, at least I don't think, to my knowledge, but it is spiritual, and it speaks about, it says, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And it really puts things in perspective for you to make sure you're not taking on a emotional and mental burden that you don't have to. So yeah, those are just 3 things that I have been working on and I have noticed have been ongoing battles in my faith walk. And that's number 1, accepting change. Number 2, accepting uncertainty. And number 3, accepting surrender. All right, it's time for today's faith check. The faith check segment's purpose is so that I can give you a question or something to bring back to your personal time with God in hopes that it will help bring revelation and clarity. And today's faith check is going to be the Serenity prayer. I just find so much comfort in that, and I just pray. And also, there's a longer version to the Serenity prayer. If you Google it, you'll find it. I challenge you to say that, but also couple that with a song. No, not a song. A melody in the background. And the reason why I say a melody is some type of soft, classical, or it can be like nature sounds, but something that will help you usher that spirit in. Ooh, I'm going to link it in the show notes. Dapty Keys, he has a lot of worship music that is just melody and it's no words to it. So it will really just allow you to feel the spirit. All right, guys. All right. That's all for now. I'm going to talk to you next time. Talk soon. Bye. Make sure you're subscribed to the show so you don't miss when we post the next episode.